live in the mountains, ganun?
Well, while I do agree that I did that, it's not the physicality of it, but it's the ideology. Mm.
The Marxist
It's
ideas,
the ideology
etc.
that the world is not fair.
Tell me about it, Newton. How come you fell in love with that thinking?
Why? Because I knew, and I knew it for a fact, that a lot of people were being taken advantage or were not given what they deserve to have. And the government wasn't of any help at all.
Did you see that for yourself, or
Of course.
were you brainwashed to think that? I mean, looking back, like,
No, I see the point. I see your context. But I'm sorry to disappoint you. But I hate to use the word intelligent, but I would rather say I was schooled enough to understand that I am not a brainwashed person. I mean, I chose it. It was my will.
tell me, sorry ngayon nakita. But why did you become an activist? What was really the draw? And considering your parents did not like it,
Definitely, it was so clear. But it was my choice.
or from the very beginning,
Yeah,
how did you get into it?
I got into it because, remember, that was Marcos' time and there was so much disparity between the rich and the poor.
You were in Baguio.
So what? So what? Injustice was everywhere.
Okay.
You see?
What's happening in Baguio?
The miners, the
miners.
crackers, and things like that. Even the urban poor and, the less privileged. Yun.
Tapos someone invited you.
No way. Being a part of that organization,
Organization.
Kabataang Makabayan,
Okay.
whose main agenda is to educate the poor, educate the less privileged and the underprivileged and whatever you have it. That was already enough for me to leave school.
You left school?
Of course, I left it for 3 years. I would have graduated in 72, but I graduated in 76.
What year were you at? You were in college.
Yes, I was in college when I joined the progressive movement.
Okay. What year were you? First year, second year.
First year, a late freshman. Yeah.
Intense pa.
There, mulat na ako.
But you had high school in...
It has always been back.
You were scholar daw, sabi ni Papa.
Yes. I was an entrance scholar by virtue of my being in the top 5 of the graduating students.
Of elementary.
High school. I earned it
Ba't siya Baguio ng high school?
because I wanted to make my opportunities more open.
Everyone else is Naguilian.
No, that's exactly the reason.
Okay.
I was more flighty. I was more ambitious. Having seen all of my older brothers and sisters, I don't want to be patriotic all my life. Are you crazy? I had more dreams than they did. That's why I'm the only one who graduated from UP.
Oh,
Yes.
si Auntie Vivian.
No, St. Louis yan eh. Yeah.
Bakit? Mas,
na Auntie Florence mo, after Gary.
mas, mas sikat ba ang UP than SL?
Hello? No ka ba? Creme de la creme ang isip ng mga tao sa pag sinabi mong UP ka. There's already the inherent air that people attach to it.
You're the best of the best.
Yes. I'm not saying I am.
I thought you were.
I never had that in mind. But I passed the UCAT, which was stringent. So that was an affirmation enough of my dream to have the better education I could.
Okay, so first year in college, progressive, nag-join.
No. In my first year at college, if you reach a certain general weighted average, you become a scholar, and this redounds to a reduction of your tuition. And that was one compelling reason. I wanted to do well, so that's my parents wouldn't be financially burdened. So basically, I did. But along the way, of course, I have my friends and
Who did you hang out with back at
plenty. We do the rounds of the drinking to the watering holes. I attended discussion group. I read literature and got convinced that the best way to help my target population of urban poor and underprivileged, that progressive movement was that.
what did the impact of being part of the group and really going full blast into it?
I'm
into
being
your
true to what I
character?
want.
Talaga? Because you get stripped off of the...
To me, it's a matter of choice because the movement naman will not force you.
No. I'm saying, okay, given you that background on activism, how does that help explain who you are now?
Precisely, you see, the basic philosophy of, let's just generally take communism, is to be fair. Perfectly suited my vision in life. That I don't want to be a perpetuator of injustice, and whoever has received injustice should be given fair, knowledge of how to get out of it, or how they could help, how they could get help. No, that's easier said, but that's a difficult thing to.
But did you personally experience, did you understand that concept from a parang intellectual level? And you just...
You say intellectual level, yeah, you're sort of implying that this is simply theoretical or, conceptual. No, because I saw with my own eyes how through the facts that are represented before me, so many workers were not being paid properly. They were not given the proper, aside from low pay, they're not given the support like, the health, and poverty was so prevalent at the time. You only have to open your eyes to see. But your eyes may be open if your consciousness is not open. Then it would have been.
Uncle, you were first year college. What did you
So?
know about life? Just struck a deep chord in you.
Because I don't like injustice. I don't like being taken advantage of if I were in their position. Nor if I were the part of the rich, I wouldn't want to take advantage of them. So it's a very social thing.
What made you go all the way to being in the mountains and all the way to being
Well, that's the far end of the
parang
far end of the spectrum.
climbing the
Yeah.
transition.
The 3 years that I lost was in Camp Crame because I was detained. 3 years.
3 years kang sitting?
Correct.
3 years. That's a long time. Okay.
It is. But I didn't care. As a matter of fact, I was convinced that even the educational system was a tool of the imperialists, etc., all the peasants and
What did you do for 3 years?
nothing. Shit and sweet. What can you do inside the incarceration?
You were like in a prison cell?
Yes. The answer is yes. We were in a prison cell. So what can you do? See? Okay. You either lose yourself and succumb to the system, or hold your pride and linger on the idealism. And that's what I chose.
How did you survive day to day?
Nothing. How did I survive?
How did you not go crazy? How did you not lose it?
I didn't lose. How would I put it? I didn't waver in my commitment to the ideology and to the concept that I have to be alive to be able to be okay.
You wanted to live.
I wanted to live to continue with the idealism.
But why did you not?
I did. Up to this day, that's the philosophy. I will not tolerate injustice.
Okay, how?
Whichever. Whatever little thing. It depends on the it depends on the situation. Okay. It depends on the situation that your judgment that there is injustice. And something has to be done. Yeah. I don't want to generalize it.
Okay, okay. Well, let me just understand you. Kasi nga you're, of all of the siblings, ikaw yung weird. Weird in a sense na
No,
unconventional.
I think the more politically correct
Word.
adjective
It,
is I am different.
weirdly different.
Yeah. Oh.
Outspoken. Um, yet being grounded.
Mm-hmm. Thank you.
With touch of wisdom here and there when it matters.
Mm-hmm.
Parang, anong galing to? How do you make a
To me, parang there's nothing mysterious about how Rey Rimando ended up like this. Because he's living the life he liked. The life he chose. And did not give up on it. You see? That made him who he is and what he is today.
Did your years in activism, including your years in incarceration, lead you to parang not yung ganyan in your teaching career? Parang you're okay na. You don't want as much as possible. Hang on to power. You're very chill about. You designed your life so that you're incorruptible in a way because your overhead is low.
I don't like the word overhead. Because, that's very business-like and that's precisely what I went against. You see, imperialism, feudalism, and all those isms. It's because of that particular concept, which I detest. To the present, today. No, I cannot. So, it's in every day has a lesson to be learned. If you're willing to, you see. Of course, the authorities have coined or have misinterpreted that term to suit their own needs. Consider the communists or socialists or the activists enemies of the state or they're not good people. I'm sorry, but I beg to disagree. I beg to disagree. It's just to propagate themselves because our political system is so ruled by interest-laden groups and individuals.
It's a system that we've been at for a long time.
And unless people wake up to do what they can on their own to eliminate this, then this country will always be, unfortunately, be. I don't know.
Uncle, did you ever entertain parang changing society via the system?
In the earlier, greater part of my life, never. I was convinced that an armed revolution was the only solution to change people thinking, social. But, of course, since obviously that did not happen, although there is still an NPA, a TPP, NPA, I believe that the system has persisted to be the oppressive, I call it oppressive regime. Because people have not taken their share to change their government or to be able to come up with a system more suited to be fair to everybody.
And given that perspective, how did you see yourself contributing or not to a change world that you want?
Well, let me put it this way. to begin with, that's progressive thinking. What I would like to believe has been inherited by my son.
You
Yes,
multiplied yourself.
right.
How did you know? How do you know?
Oh, well, there were several instances. And one is they have never taken advantage. I know that for a fact. One was tempted even to join the progressive movement. Remember, all of my boys went to Diliman. And I wouldn't want to say that being a European is equated. Or, yeah. You know, it's just that the campus, the system of UP education is so tolerant enough to accept any point of view. You can be even anti-communist. It's an open arena of ideas, and it's up for you to choose which stream you would want to go. And I could confidently say they chose the same and practically the same stream of thinking.
That's that. Like, how do you,
That although they did not officially become members, they were.
in their mindset?
Yeah, they even ascended their own treasury.
Baka, did that come from curiosity? Because that's what you went through.
You were already in college, you're an adult, you're not anymore in high school. So I would like to respect their, I'd like to believe it's an expression of their own interpretation of life.
Did they tell you about it? Did they ask you permission? Did they?
Yes.
Oh,
And I said, it's your choice. But I said, this is not anymore the time to go up the mountain.
because violence or revolution is no longer.
No, I beg to disagree. I see it still.
Why revolution? You want Nancy?
Yeah. Because for as long as the democracy that we enjoy, quote unquote, is interpreted by oligarchs or interest-laden groups, it is almost crystal clear to expect as, unfairness will prevail. I hold on to the idea that maybe to a little left, I still believe that evolutionally
The EDSA kind?
it's the end and be it all. Yeah, it's the extreme sacrifice.
In what form now, given the times we're in? What kind would
Well, to begin with, being open enough to progressive ideas was the beginning of it. But taking up arms to me at this point in time, I'm now a little bit more selfish. I admit that I don't want my children and my grandchildren to do sir.
physically hurt and
Yeah,
harmed?
because you will be.
Ano ka ba? Napasipa ka naman.
But naman, that's a matter of fact. Especially in our time, the police were very.
Sa Baguio kayo? Like,
Even in my.
ano kayo? Yung,
Yeah.
may mga...
Yes. Yeah.
You were as a leader.
Yeah. Yes, ma'am. And I'm proud of it.
You said before na parang, was it Lolo who called you here? Sa Barambang, and then he cried and asked you to leave. Yun ba yun?
Yes.
That's the one that made you give up.
It didn't deter me. It may have lessened the fervor, but it didn't deter me. Because that was the expression of your grandpa that he valued education as a stepping stone to all things. Life should be better and more comfortable. So I did anything. That's why
You went.
remember I said earlier I didn't even want to go back to school and finish my degree. But since it was his request, I succumbed to the thing. So I told him, okay, is that all that you want? Yeah. You can do what you want. You can even have several children on different matters and I will take care of all of them.
Sabi nito,
Yeah, that's what my dad said. Just give me that Just delete that goddamn sheepskin.
Okay.
He's a teacher, remember? So I guess to him it's not the sheepskin is a fool. Yeah, I don't know what yet. But it was easy for me. Because I didn't lose my interest in the academia. Remember, although humility aside, being a math major and a physics major was not an easy thing.
Wait, you're math and physics?
Yeah, I was double major.
Okay ka din ah.
Also, parang he just wanted to prove to himself, hey, I have a bright son.
Give it to him.
And I gave it to him. I said, Dad, here's my sheepskin. Here's your proof that you want.
And then afterwards, graduated.
Then after that, I went on to live my life.
Okay.
But I ended up being a teacher after a while.
Yeah, how? Why?
Okay. It was an easy choice. Because I had no choice.
Huh?
Yeah. After graduation, the dean,
Okay.
yeah, musical studies, said, so what are your intentions? And she really always, with all sincerity and love, treated me like her own son.
Why?
And you know,
Nababoy.
despite me joining the rally, get out of your office, be kicked out. You know, all of the drama. But that's how magnanimous she was. She did not look at those things. I don't know, maybe it's the motherly instinct that she saw. So what are your intentions, man? You give it a try because you don't need to go through the difficult process of getting a job or getting a position here in UP. I want you to stop the graduation. And I did. And I found it right.
What is it about teaching ba?
I don't know.
Draws you to it.
Maybe it's my idolatry to my father. Because I did respect my father.
You never left
Left what?
teaching.
No, I never. I got caught in that year, or I did find it very, very. Give me those adjectives. You're the ones who are good on it. I found it very, in a positive way, very, very inviting or very challenging.
Did you like the intellectual calisthenics? Or
In a way, yeah, but it's, I think, again, very little of that, but the more of it is being able to be a party to the changing of minds of young people. Remember that I'm not in a very easy discipline. A lot of people hate math or physics. But showing them the role that math plays in a good life or in a very effective life gave me the push or give me the kick.
oh, so you didn't have to be part of, let's say, to be in power.
No. That's precisely what I'm saying. Because if you were in power, then you will become administrative rather than. It's a different level. You know, being administrative, you will be dealing with colleagues, not with students.
This one's direct.
Yes. And I found extreme pleasure and satisfaction in doing so. To the point that it really didn't bother me to be called the terror of the century.
Kaya nga.
No, it didn't bother me because I was doing what I thought or what I still am convinced is right. Why should I pass you when, according to the standards of the discipline, you're not capable of it? So, it may be negative, but it is my way of saying, hey, accept it, kid.
You failed.
You need to know more of the skill that this discipline offers so that your life will be better. So I cannot pass you. I cannot in conscience pass. So in my almost 40 years of teaching, my grade was never bought. Okay?
And there
Or-
were attempts.
Oh, there were.
It was torn.
Oh, parents and the kid would even come all the way here while I was on vacation. Just to beg that their son be passed. Of course, I denied.
Pusong bato.
Yeah, I was. I was convivial to a lot of students. As a matter of fact, that's why I had student barkadas and everything. But they were all very definite that it was just a drinking session. It was not a stepping stone to a grade. I think for that I earned their
Okay, got it. Yung uncle is not a math major. Conceptually, at least. What makes math difficult? So many would have to take your course more than once to get the content. Is it lack of discipline? Is it
No.
intellectual ability? Is it lifestyle? Is it attitude?
No, I would say it is the miseducation from the very start. So it was the wrong. Well, anyway, what I'm saying is, the problem started even when they were not in my attention. It started when they were in elementary, and that's how math was presented.
They were not thinking critically.
No, they thought that math would be just a rote thing. It's not an human game. Unfortunately,
And that's what you wanted to influence on
right.
them.
Pagdating mo doon, maybe sablay ka lang.
To step up. Yun yung game mo. You kids
Yeah.
have to step up.
Yeah. There are minimum requirements that you have to meet. You have to meet the requirements to get the grade. Yeah.
Were you a good sergeant?
I would like to believe I was.
Why?
My God, they alone would be there.
How were you different from your son?
Well, in that sense, my father was a better father.
Bakit?
Mas pasensyoso.
You easily lose your
Remember, parenthood is a thing, an individual thing. Cannot be written by rules. You know, it's different for each couple.
Are they a better version of you?
Oh, I hope so.
Did you prepare them enough to
Oh, that I can
live a full life?
that I conclusively can answer yes.
Bakit?
No doubt.
Bakit yun?
Oh, I tolerated all of their kind of and even bankrolled them for doing bad. See, each one is an individual, and I respected their individuality.
You're unconventional in that sense.
I wouldn't say that.
Anong ginawa mo? Anong mga panukuhan nila?
Marami.
Marami ka dyan. Ano nga?
Katulad ng pagkikipagbarkada, pagkakat classes, pag-iinom, and etc. And the best proof is Diego. Even before he could graduate, he already impregnated me.
And
So,
and you were in full support.
do I have a choice? That's what you mean by unconditional love.
Were you surprised?
No. That's at all. No drama.
No drama.
Nothing at all. I just said, this can happen, it has happened, but it should not stop you from finishing your degree.
Okay, if your dad's main goal in life is to put everyone in school, what was yours in terms of parenthood? What did you want asked from them?
That's a minimum requirement, that you have to be in school and you have to try and get a degree.
That's it. Did you like? Kasi that was the formula of Lolo.
Yeah.
Give me your your diploma. That's it. Give me tell something that you finished school. And that was it. Ikaw, that was the minimum. Did you add more?
Eventually, I did it. I suppressed whatever I wanted more. Because they were starting to frame up their own life.
Okay.
It may not be to my own design or to my concept, but that's there. I realize it's their life.
Mm.
So you go ahead.
Aba, so you had simple of imposing what you want.
Yes, because I did what important.
But
Even in their choice of career, I never empowered.
in their place, you have a say in their partner.
No, that's your choice. I'm not the one I'm not the one who's going to sleep in bed with you. Not this one, eh?
Yeah, yun na nga. But parang before they became adults, before they made their life choices, parang were you able to train them,
Oo naman, siyempre.
prepare them?
Oo naman.
Life will be difficult. You have to...
No, that's for them to realize. As a matter of fact, I tried nga to buffer up or to lessen the harsh experience you need to undergo to be able to come up with your own life dream with material things. But you have to make a choice. Because it's your life.
Oh, going back to your life na. Bakit tumagal mo yun?
Because that's how my parents brought me up.
Your adventurism in school, your health adventures.
That's what exactly your grandpa and grandma did. They never minded what I do. They never stopped me. It was only because of personal concern that they didn't want me to linger in the mountains. It's very, very simple. We do what you heard. Period.
Figured
Which is very understandable for any parent. So yun lang.
Do you think that kind of parenting will work again?
Why not? Being tolerant and understanding of other person's desire for themselves. To me, it's the least or the minimum requirement for these persons to be able to find their own life. So what should I impose on my values?
Oh, wait lang. Were your parents tolerant of you only and they had a different standard for the other siblings? Because you also have a strong personality. Did you parang railroad them into just letting you be?
I don't think.
And the
I
other
don't.
siblings naman. Yeah.
I don't. To begin with, I don't like the word railroad because that word would assume a deliberate design for them to accede to what I want. No, I respected them too much, but they know that I was a mind of my own early on.
So there's a mutual respect.
Yes, yes.
Did you feel special?
My God, your parents were more special. Of course.
Papa?
Yes.
Because you got sick.
Auntie Lilia, Uncle Tony, and your dad, Cesar. Well, to a little and lesser extent to Sergio. They were the special kids. They were the pampered kids. Yes.
Di ba kayo nga ang pampered?
Of course
kayo
not.
Bata.
Because they chose their education to be in Manila, they practically used up all of the ones in the coffer.
Yes.
That's why when it was our time already, starting with Florence, Jerry, Ray, Elsa, and Vivian,
Baguio.
we were all in Baguio. We had to cook for our own. Okay. Your parents and their group was the pampered lot because everything was given to them. Colegialas and colegianos.
Although they have their own version.
Oh, well, yeah, of course, yeah. But they can't deny that I never took it against them. You know, but pagdating namin, wala na eh. Ubus na yung kwarta. Naibenta na ng lola mo yung mga inheritance niya na iba to support their lifestyle there. But I don't mind that. If I were them, also I would have done the same. Because what I'm saying is, any parents would do, even to beg or borrow, to be able to let their child achieve their dream. As we had to struggle.
But you as siblings, parang you all have strong personality.
No, I wouldn't want to use the word strong. Well, maybe yeah, it's applicable with me because a lot of people find me.
No, you. You have a strong personalities and you're loud. But the others also, parang, they may not be loud. But you can see like, don't cross me. May ganun eh.
Hindi naman. I don't know. But your dad was. I know that. For
Ay, strings ko talaga yun.
I know. Don't cross my line. Didn't ka?
Ikaw bang ayun? Ano nga?
I was the slave of the older one. Yeah.
In terms of
Everything. Practically everything.
Oh, sige. You go na to the...
No. I was going to get the tissue because I'm sweating.
Okay.
You're unearthing so many. You're unearthing so much part of the grave.
And it's fun. I got it on record.